This week, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to get better results for yourself in what you're trying to accomplish. Hi, and welcome to this week's Thrive in 5. I'm going to talk to you this week about how to ensure better results. And I want to talk about this only because I think intuitively and I think intellectually we get this. But as I'm talking to my coaching clients, as I'm talking to other people, and one of the struggles I hear is the ability to achieve and accomplish things, and I think I'm saying this to myself as well, is we hit these difficulties really getting to the goals and outcomes we want. And as I observe it in others, and I think as others observe it in me, one of the things I recognize is there's issues that keep us from accomplishing the goals and objectives we have. So what are those things? Well, I think as I see them in others, these are the ones that seem to show up the most for me. The first one's ambiguity about what the goal or the outcome is. And so if you're not clear on what you're trying to accomplish, if it's somewhat fuzzy in its understanding for you, then you're never going to get there. And so the way to really get better results is to be very clear on what it is you want, to have clarity around those goals and outcomes. So if you're trying to, say, lose weight, it's better to actually bring clarity to that number. So to say I want to lose 5 pounds in the next 4 weeks, that's probably a better thing to say than I just want to lose weight. So goals and outcomes are difficult to achieve if you're ambiguous about what the outcome it really is. You've undoubtedly heard about SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, timed. Those things are, there's a reason that acronym has hung around a long time, is because it helps bring clarity. So like I said, if you're trying to lose a specific amount of weight, if you're trying to gain a certain level of fitness, if you're trying to achieve a certain amount of savings or reduction of debt or accomplishment of projects, clarity is really helpful. Second thing that I see that keeps people from achieving results and achieving the results they want is assumptions about what it takes to get there. And so entrepreneurs are notorious for this, is believing they can accomplish incredible amounts in 1 year. Somebody once said that you can often accomplish a whole lot more in 3 years than you believe, but a whole lot less than in a year than you actually think you can. And so watching your assumptions on your expected goals and outcomes, and one of the ways that's been helpful to me around that is do reality checks. And check your reality, check to make sure that you're not assuming things about the goal or the outcome that you have. And so it could be, do you have the resources at hand to do what you need? Do you have the capabilities? Do you have the training? Do you have the opportunity even to do it? And so you're checking your reality in advance, and you're making sure that you're actually almost failing on paper. And so one of the things you do with spreadsheets is you look at spreadsheets and you run numbers as projections, and projections are a really good way to check your reality. So one way to get a better result is remove the assumption and go with reality. Next, I find, and this one shows up a lot in coaching, because often people don't have somebody they're accountable to for the goal or outcome they wish to achieve. And so if you have a Lone Ranger mentality, and let's say, for instance, you're trying to improve your level of fitness, and you go, I want to be more fit. Well, what's fit mean? So there's a level of clarity to it. Can I actually do that? Can I run a mile in under 5 minutes? Accountability is the piece that really you add to it to make sure somebody else knows you're attempting to get there and can hold you to the goal that you have. And so one of the things I find myself doing is helping people set goals, helping them clarify those goals, but then holding them accountable for those goals. And then finally, I think this one to me is that layer that gets added to these other ones, which keeps us from achieving the results, is we hope to achieve them. And so if you're just hoping that you achieve one just because you have a belief about it, I hope to be healthy, I hope to be fit, I hope to be financially successful, I hope to, The problem with that is it's just that. It's just a dream, basically. And really the way to get there is you have to have a plan that you can implement and execute. And I think, like I said earlier, it's very easy to assume this, and I think intellectually we get this. But in reality, when it comes right down to it, and you've got a goal or an outcome you want to achieve, and you don't have these in place, it's unlikely that you're going to get a better result from them. I hope that helps as you're setting your own goals and as you're preparing to achieve some new outcomes and better outcomes for yourself. We'll talk to you next time.